I'm about to go live while cleaning this little dresser thing I found on the side of the road today. See if I can get it all set up. There we go. Alright guys, so I didn't really have nothing to record today. I mean, whatever I recorded today, you might see in another video or something, but it wasn't really anything too interesting. I went to work with my son, and yeah, we just went to work. We got some a little bit more food. We picked this thing up off the side of the road. It's gonna be like a little dresser for him for his room, because he don't really have a dresser right now. And actually, I might put a vlog out about that. I didn't really record me picking this up right here. This thing right here. I didn't really record me stopping to pick it up, but yeah. I'm gonna clean it up, put it in his room, and whoa, there's a cat sitting right there looking at me. I've never seen a cat over here. Look at this. There's a cat right there. So I guess there's cats in New Jersey too. Who would have knew? But yeah, like I said, it's a very light day, very regular day. I haven't had one of those in a while. It's the end of the week, and this is what I'm ending my week doing. This week we have a lot of stuff planned. We have a lot of stuff that's due, like bill-wise. So I'm gonna be working, trying to get all that grown people stuff taken care of, and yeah, we're coming close to a week now since Dave's given birth to our daughter. So she's about to be 1 week old, and I think she may be 1 week old today or two. I don't remember. But anyways, at 6 weeks, Dave will start being able to work because she'll be fully healed from giving birth, and then we're gonna start our real saving process and super budgeting and stuff like that. Right now, that hopefully we have a place that, I'm not even saying hopefully, it seems like we have a place that we're able to get into that groove at. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, just cleaning this thing off, you know. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I was gonna go to Walmart today and pay $12 for this exact thing, and why not pick it up off the side of the road? You gotta do a little bit more work, but when you're in this position, every dollar counts. What I should have pulled all the drawers out first. Soap. That's exactly what I should have done. I just took the hardest route. Luckily, I started using my brain. No, come on. Is that coming out? Okay. Look, not a family's out here with me. Stack, what's up? What are you doing? You don't close that door all the way? I know this door don't close all the way, so it might let hot air in. You know how it gets in there. You playing out there? You should have brought your bubbles. See it? This is what I was talking about there. What? This thing right here.
There you go. Oh, baby.
Sorry.
Wow, this is actually very comfortable. It's a very comfortable bench.
Yeah. So Babe's gonna be starting her channel too very soon.
Not starting, but
Well, your new channel, your challenge basically, your
oh yeah,
daily
yeah.
challenge. She already has an ASMR channel, but she's gonna get back on there. But she's also gonna be uploading daily videos or doing daily stuff like me, because I challenged her now that she challenged me, and I've been keeping up with it since you guys started following me.
Yeah, you've been doing great.
Look, there was a cat. Oh, oh no, it's right there. There's a cat right there. You see it?
Laying in the grass.
Laying in the grass.
Oh, I thought it was dead.
No,
You sure it's not dead?
no, it was just looking up at me.
Oh, I see it moving.
It's just not dead. What the hell?
It looked dead. It's just laying there, like stretched out.
I'm bleaching the hell out of this shit. You know, I don't know who had this before.
There's no holes.
Yeah, that's a great question. There probably is, and I'm being slow about the process.
Yeah, you can really hose that shit down. Look at Steak.
Paige,
You lost your shoe. Get your shoe. You gotta get your shoe, baby. You gotta get your shoe.
Alright, I think I've used enough of that. Maybe a little bit more. Yes, I'm over here. There's a lot of dust on this thing.
You see the rocks? Surprised me to pick the rocks up.
Me too. You know, he keeps trying to run down to the park every time he gets down to the end of the road.
Really?
And sees the park.
Zach.
Every time we leave, he runs to try to look at the park and thinks we're gonna go down there and starts going that way.
Zach, you can't go to the park. It's so quiet over here.
It is, it really is. It's a very quiet neighborhood. I feel like I'm in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Mr. Roger?
Yeah, you never seen that show?
Sure.
Oh my god, now you're gonna make me feel old.
No, sure.
You know, I don't feel
Back
as
in the
old
day.
here. I don't feel as old here living with Damon. He makes
He's
me
older.
feel young. Like, I mean, I'm not old as hell at all, but he talks about back in my day a lot. Like, back in his day a lot, little like.
Man, isn't that what old people do?
Yeah,
You think we'll be those people back in our day?
probably.
We already kind of do
We
it.
already kind of do it.
Like,
I
you
feel
know,
like,
remember when it wasn't even this much?
mm-hmm.
Well, Berg and Ma, do you?
It's gonna get worse and worse, that's all.
I don't know. Maybe it will. Stack, what exactly are you doing? You know, I realized as a parent, you also have to be creative for your kids.
You got to.
So they can learn how to, like, be creative, if that makes sense. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can't just, like, I don't know, you can't just, like, put them somewhere and say do stuff. You kind of have to show them everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm always taking that in,
Like, you have to
I
really,
always say something to him, but then I realize he's like 2, and I'm like, okay.
he don't know. Like, you have to
this.
show
I gotta
him. Yeah.
Show him.
Then it takes time, and not that it's bad, it's just time is literally the most important thing, and we literally losing it by the second. It seems like we're losing it by the second. With him being out here, like, he gonna do what he think makes sense. But, like, to get him to do other shit, you have to show him.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing this right. How did I get this up here?
Hmm?
I was talking to myself.
Oh.
Ah.
That's right.
found my other thingies to my case.
What? Oh, your
Cause that one been broke forever, and I just been letting it stay there. Now I want to finish Stranger Things now.
I know. I'm trying to get in the house. That's why I've been rushing all day at work.
Really?
Yeah. Cause I hate when I get tired watching Stranger Things and like start falling asleep.
And you be like, man, another
Like,
day, you gotta
dang,
come back.
Another day. Baby girl be waking up in the middle of the damn
Night,
episode,
everything.
Around. I'd be like, dang.
And she loves to keep everyone up.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she don't like being by herself.
Yeah, she does not like even. She just wants to be held all the time. And it wasn't like we spoiled her with holding her. Like she's only a week old. Like she just came out knowing she wanted to be held all the time.
She's very cute. I love it. I like her standards.
Yeah,
Steak wasn't like that. It's just I love that my kids like just seeing them be different. They're very different in those
already
ways.
you could tell it was crazy.
Because he didn't really care if you held him or not.
And he slept most of the time. Like
all he wanted to sleep.
He barely wanted to eat.
No, he ate like a champ.
He wasn't pressing it like her though. Like he ate when he was ready to eat, but she fights to eat. Like
she fight everything. She fight to eat. She fight to get her binky. She fight if her glove coming off and it ain't all the way off. She fight if her sock is hanging off.
Look, the cat's trying to get you, Stat. You see it keep moving closer?
That cat's cute. Wow, look at the big bushy tail.
Yeah, bushy tail. Look at the ears.
That cat look exotic. That cat don't look like a house cat. And she fights about everything. It's really cute. It really reminds me of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Very feisty little girl.
Steak, the cat's gonna get you. He's watching you.
I got some work on my phone again.
Okay, that's done. Okay. Not too bad, it's pretty good. That's done. Just stick those right there. What you doing, huh? Good? Good?
He's so cute. I think he's pooping.
Are you pooping? Are you pooping? You must be, because you look like you don't want to answer, but it looks like it's what you're doing.
You have fun with Daddy? You help him work?
He helped me work. He had lots of fun.
That bug got you?
He's always do.
He's running from the bugs.
Like a Keely. Akili.
I keep messing with it. I'm ready to eat.
Me too. I was looking at that pizza in there like, oh boy.
Do you need help? I just realized that. Can I help you wipe some stuff down?
You can. You can wipe this one down.
There's stuff there.
It's right here. That's all I need. I don't know if you want a new one. Wipe this one down.
What'd you say?
I don't know if you want a new rather. Look at the cat. It's so fat. And bushy, really. Looks like a Pokemon.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, why does being here make me want an animal like you were saying?
Yeah, I told you.
Like here, I feel like we could have an animal. Naga would love this.
Yeah. I miss Naga.
Yeah, guys, we used to have a dog named Naga. We ended up having to give her away because we weren't able to support her.
Just the right thing to do.
Yeah, which is the right thing to do.
But the right thing to do isn't always the best. The most fun thing to do.
She was a very sweet dog. We were just going through a very hard time when we had her. And it's not like we're not going through a hard time now, but imagine us doing this with a dog. Like we're doing this with children. A lot of people would say it's easier to do with a dog than children, but I beg to differ on a completely, completely uh different level. Like it's been 10 times easier than it would be with a dog right now. Responsibility wise, maybe not.
Because people look at dog, like, the way dogs are treated in America, and like even down to legally, is more like an accessory, like almost like they say it's family, but realistically, it's more like accessory. Like when you have accessories and things, you have to keep up with them. Like if you want your shoes to stay nice, you have to polish them all the time, and you know keep up the sky, keep up with the whatever it is of it. And that sounds crazy, but that's exactly what it's like having a dog. Like people don't have the same perspective on people they do with dogs. Like with dogs, if your dog don't look a certain way, people automatically assume something about you. If your dog don't act a certain way, you automatically think you're doing something to them, or. And then your dog also, not trying to be funny, is still a living being. So they still can pick up on when you're sad and when you're going through stuff, and then your dog don't. Dogs don't communicate the same way we do. There's a lot more, I would say, like that goes into a dog that like.
I said a child could probably even learn more from what we're going through versus a dog.
Yeah,
Like
they're accessory. Like you have to keep up with them. It's just not worth it. Not like that, but it's not worth it for them. It's not worth it for us. It's not worth it. At least not right now. I feel like when you have money to spend, then you get dogs and cats. Because realistically, now you can afford the companionship in a way if you look at it. But realistically, it's also more of an accessory for most people. That might sound crazy, but that's exactly how I've noticed people treat their dogs usually. Like a family member in a way, but just way. I mean, I've been treated worse than dogs that I've met. So. I know that dogs are looked at more like an accessory. It's like this is my dog that I bought, and I'm gonna do this with it. So of course, you feel obligated to do these things like give them beds and they don't pay rent. And even now, they have dogs pay rent at apartments, but people don't even give a damn. They pay whatever to have a dog. And I just think that it's become more of an accessory than you actually looking at animals as something you care about because people go way too hard for it. They don't go that hard for human beings on the side of the road. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
There's more stray humans than it is dogs. At least that I've seen.
Nobody talks about the stray human epidemic. Like they talk about. I mean, I'm not. They talk about homelessness. People talk about homelessness, but what's anybody doing about it? Really? Like, all these charities, all these foundations, we yet to do something about homelessness. And
I mean, I see people against people trying to help people on the road.
Yeah, there's like laws against people trying to help people out.
But if you feed a dog one time, you responsible for it legally. I mean, you have to shelter it, everything. I'm so confused. So confused. That's the stuff that I don't get, and it's not even to be funny. I just don't get it.
It's the world we live in, guys. It's the world we live in.
I gotta clean these wheels good. I know my son, he gonna be trying to spin them. He get on the ground like he a mechanic.
Yeah, that's exactly why I just came out here to do this, because I was like, nah, State gonna be all over this regardless of what it is. Look at him playing with the grass.
You found you some grass to play in. He looks so beautiful out there, too.
Happy, though. He looks peaceful.
Yeah, he didn't really get to do this before.
Look at this. I'm gonna show you guys my son. Yeah, clearly.
Damn, something bit me that fast.
Sure.
I feel like I saw it too. Before it bit me.
It feels good to take a shower and come out here though. Like, that's one thing I noticed today. Right when I left for work, I got out of the shower this morning, and coming outside after the shower felt really good. It didn't feel like crazy. Like, it was still probably as hot as it normally would be, but I guess the shower refreshed my body or whatever, and it just made it feel really good. I would say take a walk after a shower because you'll feel good, but kind of defeats the purpose. You'll probably get sweaty again.
He's having the time of his life. You just had a bath too. You already in the
Alright guys, I'm gonna end my stream because I'm basically done cleaning this. So that was my video for today. Very simple, very sweet. Later, alligators.
And a wild crocodile. Oh, a mosquito bit me.